Meghan Markle's attempts to integrate into the elite world of Parisian high fashion have reportedly met with resistance, highlighting the challenges of establishing oneself as a significant influencer in an industry that values authenticity and established credibility. Despite persistent efforts to secure invitations to prestigious events, particularly Louis Vuitton shows, Markle's attempts have been met with apparent indifference, underscoring the complexities of navigating the highly selective world of luxury fashion. This analysis examines the reasons behind this apparent rejection, exploring the contrast between Markle's approach and the established norms of the fashion industry. The introduction immediately establishes the central theme: Meghan Markle's unsuccessful attempts to gain entry into the exclusive world of Parisian high fashion. The author uses descriptive language, such as "on the outside looking in," to emphasize Markle's perceived outsider status within the industry. The author also highlights the contrast between Markle's efforts and the industry's apparent lack of interest, creating a sense of irony and tension. The author then details Markle's unsuccessful attempts to secure an invitation to the Louis Vuitton show, emphasizing the persistent efforts of her team and the lack of success. The author highlights the irony of Markle's team highlighting her global influence as a justification for an invitation, suggesting a disconnect between Markle's perceived influence and the actual value placed upon her by the luxury brand. The author emphasizes Louis Vuitton's preference for individuals with real cultural impact, implicitly suggesting that Markle lacks this crucial element. The author introduces the perspective of K-pop star Lisa, Louis Vuitton's brand ambassador, who reportedly found the situation amusing. The author suggests that Lisa's comments, while not explicitly mentioning Markle, were widely understood within the fashion industry as a reference to Markle's efforts. The author uses this anecdote to highlight the contrast between Lisa's seamless integration into the high fashion world and Markle's struggles to gain acceptance. The author analyzes Markle's broader attempts to establish herself within the luxury fashion world, highlighting her efforts to distance herself from her royal background and cultivate relationships with Hollywood elites. The author notes that despite these efforts, major fashion houses continue to maintain a distance from Markle, suggesting that her efforts have been unsuccessful. The author emphasizes the industry's preference for individuals who have earned their place through years of influence and authenticity, contrasting this with Markle's perceived lack of genuine connection to the fashion world. The author explores the potential reasons for the fashion industry's rejection of Markle, suggesting that her former royal status, while initially beneficial, may now be a hindrance. The author suggests that leaving the royal family may have closed doors that were previously open, highlighting the complexities of navigating the shifting landscape of social influence. The author also suggests that the fashion industry may not view Markle as a genuine style icon, despite her efforts to cultivate this image. The author concludes by summarizing Markle's ongoing struggles to gain acceptance within the high fashion world. The author emphasizes the contrast between Markle's aspirations and the reality of her limited success, highlighting the challenges of breaking into an exclusive and highly competitive industry. The author uses a concluding statement, "Meghan's still waiting for her invite," to emphasize the ongoing nature of Markle's struggles and the apparent lack of progress in her efforts. The overall tone is analytical and somewhat critical, highlighting the challenges faced by Markle and the reasons for her apparent lack of success within the fashion industry. The detailed analysis of Markle's efforts, the industry's response, and the broader context of the fashion world serves to underscore the author's point of view, emphasizing the difficulties of gaining acceptance in a highly selective and competitive environment.